This is Halo. And this is Halo.
Double kill.
But this is also Halo 2. Now, if I were to ask you what's the best Halo game of all time, what would you say? Would it be a Bungie made Halo like Halo 2? You could dual wield weapons in Halo 2. Remember what that guy said?
Dual wielding 2 weapons at the same time, baby. Yeah, we got many different combinations with the weapons. Let's go, Halo 2!
Or Halo 3. You had to finish the fight in that one. Or even Halo 1, because I feel like Halo 1 had really fire level design. Or would it be a 343 made Halo like Halo 5, or even the recently released Halo Infinite, or even 4, I guess. There's too many fucking Halo games, bro, I swear. Like, how many are gonna come out, bro? Now, if you said any Halo game within the last 24 years, why? What made you choose that specific game? Like, what made that specific game so good? Actually, what makes a good Halo game in general? To me, it all starts with a good campaign. If you don't have a good campaign in a Halo game, I don't know, it's gonna leave a sour taste in your ass. Like, if you don't have a good to great campaign in a Halo game, it's just gonna muddy the rest of the experience. Maybe they can get away with that shit in like Call of Duty, but nah. This is Halo. We come for the whole package. That's what really makes Halo Halo. The whole package is just top tier media. And if one piece of that pie is just not up to par or just kind of booty cheeks, then I don't really want to eat, do I? Which Halo do you think has the best campaign?
From like a first time playthrough perspective, I think it's a tie between 2 and Reach.
Okay.
Followed very closely by ODST.
ODST.
Twin.
I don't. Damn. Yo, I actually didn't expect that. What the fuck?
I say 2 because no one on this God's green earth would have expected us to be playing the Arbiter, playing as on the side of the Covenant in the game. Like, that messed up so many people's heads. Like, we spent all of Halo 1 just gunning all these guys down. They don't matter, they're aliens.
Yeah.
Like, we can't even understand them half the time.
That should
And
mess
then,
my.
like, it drops you down, like you with the energy sword. And then you can turn invisible, too.
Oops.
Meanwhile, you're fighting alongside, like, Jackals, Grunts, and other elites.
I think this is my favorite mission in the game. I ain't even gonna lie.
Man, I'm saying Reach.
Reach, I argue Reach for like obvious reasons as well. That was like one of our major incursions in, and gave a pretty good story of Reach as well.
Why Halo ODST though?
ODST gave us the perspective of the orbital drop shock troopers themselves, and had its own like little sub stories inside it at the same time.
Okay.
And ODSTs were never weak. It's just that they had to go up against fucking crazy odds all the time. Feet first into hell.
The thing about Halo campaigns is they'll probably have a mission that you're gonna remember until you die. And just like he said, it was Halo 2 playing as the Arbiter. That was the most memorable mission for me. But for Halo 1, which is also one of my favorites, it's when you first get out of the drop pod and you look around and you're on the ring, and it's just this vast, wide open space of just openness, and it's it's just so memorable. I'm not gonna lie, it reminded me of Halo Infinite. What's your favorite mission in the entire like franchise as a whole? Like, what were your favorite missions? Or top 2 if you got more than one?
Being on the in Reach, being on the ship with Jorge.
George.
Is that the one where he throws you off?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, heartbreaking. When you're by this point in the game, you probably have like a Hornet on you, and you see you're in a big ass space, and you've killed Scarabs before at this point. Like, and it's pretty much the same thing again. But it's the feel of it as well as like you finally got done with another fight, and then you head to a different battlefield. You know, same old, and it's basic. It's so simple, so basic. But when you hear the the Marine on the comm just shouting out in panic. I repeat, we have 2 scarabs. 2 scarabs.
I count 2 scarabs. Repeat, 2 scarabs.
Is that the sand one? No, that's something else.
No, it's not the same one. I think you're in like a gray rocky area.
Okay.
And you're in a Hornet, so you do have the advantage, but they can still shoot you out the air if you're not careful enough. And honestly, just taking both of those out without dying, mind you, and like just pulling all that shit off and just watching the explosion happen is absolutely amazing.
For me, Halo 2 is the best Halo of all time. It had the best campaign with one of the best soundtracks of all time in video games period, with the best multiplayer for the time, and it had fucking New Wield. Like, did you not hear the guy from earlier? Like, he's my guy. It had unexpected and memorable moments from the campaign. It was just overall a top tier video game for the time and pretty much now, and you could say that about any Halo game that Bungie has made. As for 343, I honestly don't know. It's not on the same scale for me, but I know not everybody thinks like me. Which Halo do you think is the best out of everyone?
Reach.
Reach?
I feel like Reach is Halo in its purest form, if that makes sense.
What do you mean?
But personally, I would argue like 5 would be my favorite.
Halo 5?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Why?
Specifically because it gave us so much without taking like certain like elements away from it. Like for example, you have like the boost. If you hit like the B button, you can go around the map. That normally take an ability, and you can also use that same ability that if you like jumped in the air and hold your melee button, you can like do like a ground pound to certain areas. It made like traversal really, really fun.
So it just added more to gameplay, essentially.
It did, and I believe we still had access to a bunch of different abilities similar to that of Halo Reach that Halo Reach started.
I see.
And it was the first Halo that we didn't need to like sprint, or unless that was in Halo 4, I actually don't remember. But we can sprint in 5, which we didn't have for a while.
So Halo 5 is your favorite Halo?
I'd argue, yeah.
Okay.
And it had assassinations.
How do you feel about Infinite?
Lost potential.
Tell that to the Covenant.
The thing with 343 Halos is they're not even really bad at all. They're actually okay to great, depending on which game you're talking about. Like Halo 4, I actually really liked Halo 4. I couldn't tell you about Infinite because I really haven't played it for that long. But when you're comparing the original trilogy of Halo, or even Halo 3 ODST, or even Reach, it's just, I feel like there's no competition. Like, you can't compete with top tier shit just on a different level. Do you agree that Bungie's Halo were better, or no? What, like, do you think 343 is better, or
Who made 5?
343?
And who made Infinite?
343.
343.
That's
Basically,
honestly,
I think after Reach, it was 343.
Yeah.
honestly after 5, it was like, I guess I should just say Infinite. Like the amount of microtransactions made it like absolutely fucking abysmal. They went back on their word on several different programs. Like they said how you will be able. I don't want to play like 300 fucking hours just to play with a different shade of blue. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, everything good and cool looking is on the battle pass.
The game has a battle pass?
Yes.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, everyone wants to be fucking Fortnite.
I mean, it is free. Or no, it's on Game Pass.
It makes sense that Fortnite itself is actually free to play.
Oh, yeah.
It's just that you have to pay for the main campaign or battle pass.
But would you say 343's Halos? Oh, what about 4? What do you think about 4?
4 was phenomenal. I remember fucking like hunched back, just like gaming into the night with that. When I was like what, 14 years old.
Yeah. I'm saying yeah, like I know.
I liked 4 because of Flood.
The Flood.
Yeah.
I don't think the Flood made much of an appearance in 4. I think they were there for like 1 or 2 missions.
Oh, I was talking about like just the Flood in general.
Oh, okay. When they did appear, it was like much more grisly looking. I will admit that.
More what looking? Oh shit.
Grisly looking. Like, you know?
Yeah.
They already looked terrifying enough in 2. And then they revamped that 2 and 3, and then they revamped all the graphics to a fucking 11.
Yeah.
The graphics for 4 were absolutely phenomenal for the time too.
Oh, I thought you were more of a
You wanted us to
Bungie
say
guy.
that. You
Huh?
wanted us to say that bum ass Halo 2, huh?
Bum ass Halo 2? Wait. You said bum ass Halo 2?
Hey, if we're talking about novelty as well, like when you first started up Halo 2 and you got greeted not with like an orchestra of the gods, you got invited to a fucking heavy metal band instead. It was like that was like a fucking euphoric when I first heard that.
Yeah, apparently not to Tor. He just said it's a bum ass Halo 2. What's wrong with Halo 2?
Steve Vai.
I just think they give it more credit than what the fuck it is.
I give it more credit because it deserves more credit. Because it's
No.
the best Halo.